just a fantastic gentleman. He is deceased now. He died in the 1940s, but his legacy of communicating or using technology, leveraging technology for something greater, for greater communication between countries, is something that the travel industry also can learn from. So this right here will give you, this is one of my favorite maps of 2014. This is a map or a data visualization, if you will, of every single Facebook connection in the world. And when you look at this, you can see it's not just really Facebook, but this can be a metaphor, if you will, for something greater for social media. How social media pretty much touches all of our lives, every industry, every part of the world. Then another thing here, of course, too, this is the map of every connected device on the planet. So when you look at that with social media, with this, with mobile, what you get a sense of is that companies that are not, and I think this is Johnny said this earlier, that if you're not jumping on this, you risk becoming irrelevant, no matter what industry you're in. But certainly the travel industry, you should take full advantage of the fact that this is a global society. This is really a more globalized planet, and individuals are connected with really just impressive levels. So these are like tips that I talk about quite literally wherever I go. When I say first listen, what that means literally is there's something in social media called social listening. And you can use many platforms, whether it's Hootsuite, whether it's TweetDeck. Social listening is just really observing. You're observing how people interact with one another online. So when you listen, then you sort of know how to respond. I think there's an old saying that people simply wait to respond, but when you listen, you have a better sense of exactly what you should say and what your next move should be. Know which platform works best in each region. I'll tell you guys a story. I was in Dubai, and this gentleman said to me, he said, you're talking about that Twitter stuff, man, but Twitter's not big here. I'm not even interested in Twitter, So whatever, man. Look, all you need here in Dubai, Shona, is WhatsApp and Facebook. And we had a big laugh about that, but I totally understood his point that Twitter was not necessarily big there. I think I went to Germany, and Twitter's not even big in Germany. So, and I went there talking about, gung-ho, and most Germans don't tweet. So I was in a really interesting position. Look at everyone as an influencer. Every single person online, no matter what they're doing, no matter what part of the travel industry they're in, has the potential to quite literally change the game for you. It said that social media is a very democratizing form of communication, meaning whether you're a celebrity, whether you make just $10,000 a year, no matter what you're making, you have an opportunity, you have that ability to quite literally move conversation about any particular industry. And that's so true with social media. And then the whole thing about, as I said, sorry guys. I said information, inspiration, aspiration. Information, I read this great piece recently, and it said that most people are on social media, go on social media to share something sort of enlightening, something enthusiastic, something positive. That bad news travels quicker, but that individuals share positive information or positive links much more than they do negative. And so if you have something about your particular country, if you're in the travel industry and you're trying to craft this image or this conversation about what you're doing, why not sort of take it from a positive standpoint? Because most people, no matter what region they're in, really quite literally take to the online world to share something and to connect with each other around something positive. So that's the information, inspiration, and aspiration formula. And then grow your audience on the ground. I can tell you that I get up sometimes 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, Seattle time, and I do that because what I like to do is I like to post. I like to make sure that things go out for a particular time. So, for example, 3 o'clock in the morning, Seattle time is what? That's 6 o'clock in the morning in Washington, D.C. That means in Europe and Russia are already up. other parts of Asia are up. And so you can really get a good sense of the world in terms of what people are and what they're sharing from that like 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning block in Seattle, Los Angeles time. So I do that every single morning, and I know for a fact that's one of the reasons why I have almost 1 million Twitter followers, because I like to post at different times of the day, but I like to take full advantage of when I know the greatest number of people are on the internet.
Sure.
And then lastly here, a lot of times people think that it's all about how many followers you have. It's just, that's really what it's about. Look, this is what I always say to people, that social media is bigger than one person, one group, one region, or one point of view, that every single person has a voice. Every single person in the travel industry has a voice, and you can use it in a very positive, substantive way to make a difference for the industry and certainly for your country. So, having said that, this is my book, and these are 4 ways that you can reach me online. Thank you.
Thank you, Sean. And I have a good news for you. You have 1 more credit ahead. You know? Yeah, do you know that here in Kazan is amazing Kremlin too? Yeah. Enjoy. Дорогие друзья, на этом позвольте завершить пленарную панель и выразить огромную благодарность всем участникам. Мы знаем, как ценна каждая секунда времени присутствующих здесь высоких руководителей. И благодарим за то, что вы смогли найти время, благодарим спикеров, экспертов. И, уважаемые коллеги, прошу вас через 20 минут быть на местах, потому что следующая панель у нас будет о 2 ключевых подходах к современной работе с потребителями: storytelling и engagement.